Hey, collective, welcome in, beautiful souls. Okay, so the last week of May feels big, but Spirit is showing me something about awakening energy here, karmic shifts that are happening, emotional breakthroughs, divine timing, all colliding at once, sorry. But something is also changing internally. First, Spirit is saying before it changes something externally. Now, as you all know, we are in Gemini season, which is speeding up everything mentally, all right? Repeating the Pluto retrograde, which is standing out, exposing deeper truths. That also the Sagittarius full moon, which is closing out the month, all right? So this week feels like the bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. So beautiful souls, as you can see, we're doing something a little bit different here. We just got some oracle cards out. I did do all the cup signs as well. A video for messages for the week ahead. So go check it out and then check this one out as well. Right, it all comes together. There might just be messages there for you, and then there could be messages here. This is a collective reading. Always take what resonates and leave the rest, all right? But always keep your mind open, be open-minded. And thank you for liking the video. Thank you for leaving comments, even when these videos don't even resonate, all right? Just thank you so much for your support here at the channel. I really, truly appreciate it. So, right, let's look at the first card, which is regarding the week as a whole. And we have this beautiful card here, Remember an Awakening. So this week, it feels like remembering who you are beneath survival mode. And survival mode will mean different for every one of you, okay? So this card does feel obviously very spiritual, all right? What Spirit is showing me, sudden realizations. Some of you, it will be deja vu moments. Some of you, synchronicities. It could be dreams becoming stronger. Intuitive downloads for some. For some of you, it's just going to be emotional truths that are resurfacing. Something may also happen this week that may just activate a memory, a feeling, or it could even be an inner knowing that you've maybe been disconnected from. It could be like a soul remembrance. It could also feel like a spiritual awakening. It could feel like reconnecting with your purpose or with a purpose. Or perhaps it might just be about seeing things differently than before. So honestly, again, with that Pluto retrograde in Aquarius and the Gemini energy activating the mind, I'm hearing that many people are awakening up to truths that they just can no longer ignore, all right? So some of you may have sudden realizations regarding something that has been draining your energy, what no longer aligns, what path you truly want, or perhaps it might just be your intuition that's been trying to tell you something all along. I'm feeling like this is really a powerful week for some sort of awareness. Now, looking at your second card over here, the energy I'm looking at is something that unexpected that will arise for you. And we got this North Node Cosmic Purpose card here. So this feels very, very fated, like an unexpected energy this week feels connected to something to do with your destiny, regarding alignment or even divine redirection. So this can be, the examples Spirit is showing me here is unexpected meetings, conversations that will change perspectives. It could be sudden opportunities, karmic connections, signs from the universe, and that can be many different types of things for you. Each of you will be different. Some sort of thing regarding paths that are unexpectedly opening or perhaps could be closing. A lot of like that, it's almost like the energy I'm getting is the World card, a cycle that closes and a cycle that opens, all right? Something closing, something ending, something starting, something opening, something closing. And it can be many different types of situations, depending on your situation, your timeline. Something may happen that initially feels random, but later you're just going to realize, oh, okay, that happened for a reason, right? So like, I feel like with this card, it feels like the universe is quietly repositioning people towards where they truly meant to be. And I mean, hey, we've got Mercury opposing Lilith. We got the Sun squaring the node. We have Mars sextile the node. So There's definitely some sort of cosmic course correction energy that's happening this week. Some people may leave your life, others may just re-enter or enter. Maybe new people will enter your life, depends on your situations, right? I'm hearing as well something about plans may shift unexpectedly this week, all right? But Spirit is saying just trust the rerouting. If any rerouting happens this week, just trust it. All right, so the next card we have and the energy we're looking at is how can you as a collective, how you as a soul can stay grounded and balanced during this week. And we have this beautiful alchemy ancestral guards card, right, which is really beautiful here. So what Spirit is reminding you here is that you do not have to navigate this alone, all right? Your ancestors, your spirit team, guards, or higher self are heavily around you right now. Your spirit is heavily around you right now. But I'm hearing that grounding is going to be very important this week because the mental energy is going to be strong this week, okay? So whatever grounding techniques you like to do, it's going to be a good week to find time for that. I mean, Gemini season can really overstimulate the mind, but then we also, at the end of the month, the 31st, we have the Sagittarius full moon, which can intensify the emotions and truths revelations, right? So during this week, find time to slow down, reconnect spiritually, protect your energy, return to whatever rituals you like to do. Listen also before reacting, all right? So sometimes the biggest lesson in life we need to do is to listen before replying or reacting, all right? So maybe some of you need to meditate this week, if that's what you do. Some of you will do journaling, candle work, prayer, maybe connecting with nature, maybe listening to some healing music. Maybe you have very strong dreams this week, so you'll look at your dream interpretations. Some of you, it'll just be ancestral connection, whatever that means for you. So I do feel alchemy also feels very important. Turning pain into wisdom, turning endings into transformation, and turning any sort of confusions that you may have into clarity. And what Spirit is also saying for you, beautiful souls, that not everything breaking apart is meant to destroy you. Some things are just restructuring on your path. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful souls, and letting me know in the comments. Okay, so the energy we're looking at for this card is the important emotions that you could possibly feel this week. So this feels very fiery here, all right? Like this is people, a lot of people, the collective may feel like, people are going to feel like, some of you are going to feel very restless, inspired, emotionally brave, ready for some sort of change, ready to maybe speak up, ready to take some sort of action, right? Action, courage, Jupiter beginnings. Yeah, this week of emotional processing, this feels like momentum that is returning, all right? So it's going to be the energy of I can't stay stuck anymore, or something just has to change, or I need to move differently now, right? So this is some sort of expansion energy happening. Jupiter energy magnifies everything emotionally this week, right? Spirit's also showing some bold conversation, spontaneous decisions, emotional breakthroughs, taking chances, new beginnings that are forming, all right? There's those endings and that new beginnings happening this week. But courage doesn't always feel fearless, right? Sometimes courage is simply just finally choosing yourself, all right? Okay, the next one is something that will inspire you. I'm getting trust and divine timing here. So this card feels like a bit of a reassurance, okay, that many of you will be asking questions like, when is it my turn? Why has this taken so long? Or am I even on the right path, okay? And Spirit's saying yes, okay, but divine timing doesn't move according to human urgency. So I feel like this week may inspire you through some signs, okay, synchronicities, confirmations, conversations, dreams, sudden clarities, seeing progress where you thought there was no progress, okay? So something may just finally click emotionally for you. And what Spirit's also saying here, what is meant for you is not late, all right? So if there was a delay on something, it had a purpose. If you were waiting for something, it had a purpose. If you're going through some sort of healing, it had a purpose. All right. Next up, the energy we're looking at is how will your spirit guides speak to you this week? And this feels very like highly spiritual. All right. Interesting card that we have here. Transcendence and unity. Like, I feel like it definitely is going to be something to do with synchronicities. Okay. Repeating numbers. It could possibly, like 1111. Music, dreams, animals. I'm hearing 22 for some of you. Intuitive feelings, all right? That sudden inner knowing you get, that emotional reassurance, okay? Or, that emotional resonance, right? So some people may even feel more spiritually connected more than usual this week. And I think it's going to be also something to do with the Sagittarius full moon at the end of May. That feels like it's a spiritual illumination point. This card also feels connected to collective consciousness, okay? So a lot of people will be having some sort of awakening stimulously. That word doesn't want to come out. You know what I mean, right now. Spirit's also showing that you are more connected actually than you actually realize, but also to pay attention to what drains you, what energizes you, who energizes you, what keeps repeating, all right? Like what keeps repeating. And it can be many different situations or things or whatever, okay? What is repeating to you? And how does your body react to certain things instinctively, okay? So that can all, I'm hearing whatever your intuition is or how your spirit guides speak to you, it's going to be very loud this week. Your intuition is going to be very loud. Next important, okay. All right. Next important is how best to support yourselves this week. Self-love, creation, intentions. Basically, this is your reminder to pour back into yourself, all right? So this week is not about abandoning yourself to save anyone else or everyone else emotionally. I'm hearing if you need to rest when needed. Protect your peace, create intentionally, nourish your body, speak kindly to yourself, and stop minimizing your needs. So this card can feel deeply connected to also that manifestation energy. Like, what are you creating moving forward? What energy are you currently feeling? Or what intentions are you setting? Because like this week feels energetic preparation for a completely new chapter that is opening up in June, right? So what Spirit's also saying here is something about the relationships you build with yourself now changes everything later. Wow, beautiful souls. This week last week of May, awakenings, karmic shifts, emotional truths, divine timing, and spiritual alignment. Something ending, but something more aligned is beginning underneath it. So like what Spirit's also saying here, if things feel uncertain, all right, Spirit's saying that you're not lost, you're not forgotten, and you are being directed. And when they said not, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye with capital letters. This week is about you trusting your intuition more than appearance. And each one of you, your intuition will be different, right? The feelings, the seeing, the knowing, the hearing, right? Because what's happening beneath the surface right now, I'm hearing is actually much bigger than you realize. So, wow, beautiful souls, I'm leaving it there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for commenting. I was thinking of pulling out some clarifiers, but I feel like we got the message here. So, beautiful souls, again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for support and your love. Let me know in the comments how this energy plays out for you in the week. I'd really appreciate it. It's very interesting how the energies play out. So, beautiful souls, if you are a cusp sign and you haven't checked out the cusp weekly readings, the video is there. It's all timestamped, no introduction to that video. Just go straight through to your timestamp on the video. Check out the message. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Almost said messaging. Thank you for commenting on the videos. Personal readings are open. One question at $8, affordable price. I'm leaving it like that for June. Those of you that did book personal readings, thank you so much. There is limited space for June. And then we'll see how things go effective from July. So beautiful souls, sending you love and light. I'll check you around in the next one.